Hummer headlights. Been on here since 2003. Oh yeah. What do you think about that? I think I got this one either Amazon or eBay. Can't remember. It came with these wiring harnesses. This would be as if you was hooking up probably to a Jeep. I don't have a Jeep. Did recommend for the H2 Hummer this wiring harness setup, and it's plug and play. There's your part number. You can look at it. Well, look at that beat up light. That's just rock pecked to death. Alright, so here's the headlight assembly with the hood up. And we're going to take this plug off. Unplug that. Now we'll get that out the way. And we'll see about taking these off. That's a 10 mil. Not sure what's holding all this on. I feel like I might have to take. Oh, front grille. We'll see. This has got to come out the front. By the way, if you wanted to change your bulb out, you just take this collar off and put your new bulb in. Sylvania Silver Stars, that's what I've been using. Yeah, I'll take the whole grill off. And that looks like it's probably going to be a few bolts for sure right here and right here. Let's get busy. We'll figure this out. Alright, so to get the front grille off, you've got two 10 millimeters on the very end. Also right there and right there on that end. Also have these little clips. See, one's right there, and you got one right there, and you got them on the other side also. So you just got to push them down. I might be careful. You don't want to drop your grill on the ground, but I'll try and push those out and we'll see. Wow. Now we can get a hold of these headlight brackets, take them out, and they should fall out the front. Oh yes, I got my hand down there. And they come right on out. Alright, so at the workstation, I've got 3 of these T15s, and they're located on the headlight bucket assembly. There's 3 of them. Unscrew them. You can just take this whole thing off. Yeah, there's going to be a little trimming. So if your middle name is OEM, this may not be the video for you. But we're going to put them in here like this. Trim out this. And re-screw it back to the housing, and that'll hold us. And as far as how much to trim, well, you got your 2 pieces, and what I would do is just take your marker and just draw your circle out around it. Just like that. I'm going to take my Milwaukee mini sawzall. I'm just going to cut it out, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, and like I said, you just trim around that ring. This is what you have left, and this will go a whole lot easier, and it'll secure this headlight a whole lot better. Now, I was trying to cut it to make these T15 screws pretty short. That's just, they're just too short. So I found me some screws here in the shop that are just a tad bit longer. And that will close the gap. And I'm not trying to make this thing touch plastic to plastic. I'm just trying to get it to hold my headlight. That's all we want, just hold the headlight. I think we're good to go. Snug it down, just finger tight. Do this other one. That looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Man. Let's go get that wiring harness, put that in. Alright, so one is for the halo or the DRL, not sure which one, but we'll address that later. Right now we're going to get these lights installed and plugged up and the grill put back on. Alright, so this right here looks like the plug, and that looks like this plug. So that got it plugged in. Alright, got that plugged in. Put my wiring harness back in this keeper. Alright y'all, there it is. Headlights installed. We'll get the grill in here in a minute. the headlights. The headlights are great. O-V-O-T-A-R-O-R. I went with them because they're different. And they were easy. It was all plug and play. Let me get a flashlight. It was all plug and play. There's the plug. You just plug it in your normal headlight. Put in your adapter cable, which I showed y'all, and that'll plug into the LED light. Turn signal, DRL. I'm in the process of heat shrinking and making my connections waterproof. Other side is done, and I need to test them in case I need to adjust them. I feel like I need to do that before I put the grill on, which is under the Mustang. So I'll show y'all this in a minute. Let me get this stuff. Oh yeah, the wiring. Let me show you the wiring. Just to let you know, the what is that? Purple or a dark blue. That is your turn signal. The brown, that'd be your parking light, I guess. And then from there, of course, it's the red on the Avatar light. I ran another wire down here to my DRLs. And this will be the halo. So when I turn my parking lights on, the halos will come on. These floodlights, DRL, daytime running lights. Now these came with this wiring harness. I wasn't too sure because it had a weird plug. Let me show you this plug. I know I got it somewhere. Yeah, here it is. This weird plug, and it doesn't fit at all. It doesn't fit the stock wiring harness. So I end up cutting the OEM plug off, wiring it to the plug that they gave me. I cut this one off. This end went right here, so I cut it off. It's wired and heat shrink, sealed off and taped, and then it plugs into theirs. So it runs into the back. So anyway, and then of course the yellow wire is the halos, and the plug is the daytime running lights. You do have to cut out the center for the heat sink. The heat sink of the light to go through. Anyhow, I'm gonna get this buttoned up. I'll get back with y'all in just a few minutes, okay? Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Super excited of the look of the Hummer with the new headlights and the DRLs. I got all this stuff off of Amazon or eBay a while back. It's taken a little minute for me to get it together, but Now that it's all together, there's a few things I probably could have done a little differently, but I guess everybody's situation is going to be different. This is just the gist of how I was able to install LED headlights in my Hummer, and I hope this video helps you out in your next project on your H2 Hummer. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. See you on the next video.